Here are 15 literary devices used in The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge, along with quotations and explanations. Alliteration, repetition of consonant sounds at the beginning of words. Example, the fair breeze blew, the white foam flew. Explanation, this creates a sense of rhythm and musicality, emphasizing the motion of the ship. Imagery, vivid description that appeals to the senses. Example, the ice was here, the ice was there, the ice was all around. Explanation, this creates a powerful image of the ship's surroundings, emphasizing the isolation and danger. Symbolism, use of objects or ideas to represent deeper meanings. Example, the albatross symbolizes the burden of guilt and sin. Explanation, the albatross is initially seen as a symbol of good luck, but after the mariner kills it, it becomes a symbol of his guilt and the consequences of his actions. Fourth, personification, giving human qualities to non-human things. Example, the sun came up upon the left, out of the sea came he. Explanation, this personifies the sun, giving it human-like qualities, such as the ability to rise and set. 5. Simile, comparison using like or as. Example, like skeletons of leaves, they flapped and shook. Explanation, this simile compares the dead sailors to leaves, emphasizing their lifelessness and the eerie atmosphere. 6th, metaphor, direct comparison without using like or as. Example, the ship was ice and they were ice. Explanation, this metaphor compares the ship and the sailors to ice, emphasizing their frozen state and the extreme cold. 7. Allusion, reference to a well-known person, place, event, or work of literature. Example, references to biblical figures and events, such as the crucifixion and the flood. Explanation, these allusions add depth and complexity to the poem, suggesting a religious or moral interpretation. 8. Juxtaposition, placing contrasting ideas or images side by side. Example, water, water, everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Explanation, this juxtaposition highlights the irony of being surrounded by water but unable to drink it, emphasizing the mariner's suffering. Irony, a contrast between what is expected and what actually happens. Example, the mariner's initial joy at killing the albatross, which ultimately leads to his suffering. Explanation, this irony highlights the consequences of the mariner's actions and the theme of karma. Paradox, a statement that seems contradictory but is actually true. Example, the wedding guest stood still and listens like a 3 years child. Explanation, this paradox suggests that the wedding guest, despite being an adult, is captivated by the mariner's story and regresses to a childlike state of wonder and awe. 11th. Foreshadowing, hints or clues about future events. Example, the initial appearance of the albatross as a symbol of good luck foreshadows its later significance as a symbol of guilt. Explanation, foreshadowing creates suspense and builds anticipation for the events to come. 12th. Flashback, interruption of the narrative to show events that happened earlier. Example, the mariner's recounting of his past experiences to the wedding guest. Explanation, flashbacks provide context and background information, making the story more engaging and immersive. 13th frame story, a story within a story. Example, the entire poem is framed by the mariner's encounter with the wedding guest. Explanation, the frame story creates a sense of intimacy and immediacy, drawing the reader into the mariner's tale. 14th. Repetition, the use of the same word or phrase multiple times. Example, water, water, everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Explanation, repetition emphasizes the idea and creates a sense of rhythm and urgency. Rhyme scheme, a pattern of rhymes in a poem. Example, the poem uses a variety of rhyme schemes, including ABAB and ABCB. Explanation, rhyme scheme contributes to the musicality and memorability of the poem. Conclusion. The Rime of the Ancient Mariner is a haunting exploration of sin, redemption, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Through vivid imagery, symbolic storytelling, and a complex array of literary devices, Coleridge weaves a tale that resonates with readers across generations. The mariner's journey, marked by his initial transgression and subsequent penance, serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of harming nature and the importance of empathy. The poem's enduring power lies in its ability to evoke a profound sense of awe and wonder, inspiring reflection on the delicate balance between humanity and the natural world.